my Chef Buff Army? How you guys doing? You have been requesting this for a very long time. My chest routine. What have I been doing over the last several months to grow my chest? Today, you're going to find out. It's actually a shockingly simple chest routine. The key lies in constantly trying to get better. And that just means lifting some heavy ass weight. The big secret perhaps to my chest workout besides smart programming is that I prioritize it first. I actually do 2 chest workouts for the week. It's the muscle group that I wanted to improve the most over the last 16 weeks. And as you can tell, I've been successful.
Guys, it's going to be a really simple routine, but the devil is in the details. The first exercise, remember I do 2 sessions. I'm only showing my first one. The most important, the strength session. The first exercise will have, of course, the bench press, which I have a video on the forum. I do 6 sets of a wave of 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. What you're going to find with this routine is I'm actually going to surprise you by, breaking a lot of the conventions you would think about bodybuilding, where I keep my reps lower. I focus exclusively almost on heavy pressing, and I've built up a most impressive chest. The secret lies, like I just said, in the selection of exercises, your rep range, and your total load that you're selecting, as well as your overall volume. So I'm doing here also the floor press. I'm using not the weight, obviously, that I use in the workouts because I want to get the form down perfect to show you. The floor press is excellent for a couple different things. For me in particular, it helps that sticking point, the midpoint, by having no leg, drive. The legs are out of it. It helps you focus on the upper body. Next, this is a specialty exercise. So it's a football bar, it's called. This helps me really emphasize also my chest, that neutral position. As you can see, the bar position where I'm holding it. It's also very important for what's called a straight bar path. As you could tell, the bar, if you do it incorrectly because of your hand position, will actually start to sort of shake and move around. So it's very important to learn that proper mechanic of pushing in a straight line. So football bar, I'm going to give a substitute at the end of this video for it because let's face it, 99.9% of gyms don't have it. And of course, we have to do something for the upper clavicle, which is often neglected. This is kind of a modified guillotine press on a very low incline. As you can see, I'm bringing it to my upper chest. The key in order to preserve your shoulders is to make sure they're retracted. Remember, the upper portion of the chest, your chest functions in several different ways, but the upper clavicle area is responsible for a couple different things, right? Horizontal adduction, flexion, and internal rotation. Now that might sound like a bunch of big words, but essentially there are different ways to target different areas of your chest. This part right here is great for the upper clavicle. This one is the exact same thing. A low to high cable chest fly with a momentary pause at the top. So if we had to evaluate my routine, remember, it's for me. I'm not recommending that you do it. This is what I did in order to build my chest. It specifically works for me, Chef Buff. But if you want to break it down, a lot of pressing and a slight emphasis on the upper clavicle portion of my chest. Guys, that's my part of the routine. I'm going to show you, if you want to work on your triceps with some heavy pressing, what you can do at your own gym instead, because that football bar, most guys don't have. So it's 2 substitutes. One, you could do the close grip bench press. This is the correct form, whereas you could tell, you bring it below your chest, push the bar path in a straight line. This, remember, because this is really a pressing day, this is actually more tricep dominant than chest. But, from doing all the prior chest movements, you'll still get great chest stimulation. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is going to be right here. Bam. The neutral grip. So you could choose one of 2 of these instead for your tricep movement. So instead of the football bar, you either do the close grip or the neutral grip dumbbell press. And for most individuals, because your wrists don't have the flexibility, you have to groove in the close grip bench press, this would be an easier one to do right off the bat. So you keep the elbows locked in and you really flex them at the top position. Guys, that is the video.
The takeaway point perhaps of my chest routine is that heavy pressing, if you find you get decent chest stimulation, is very effective for building your chest. Fuck your 30 different variations of the chest fly in order to try and hope to build an inner chest. Bench press a lot, and bench press a lot of weight. You will grow that chest. Build it, and it will come. Guys, it was a simple video. Make sure to like, share with friends, and subscribe. Keep wasabi. I'll be seeing you in the next video.